Okay, so when I was thinking about what to do about April Fool's Day, I actually got a bit stuck at first. See, April Fool's Day really doesn't have much to it when compared to the other big holidays. You don't have all these iconic things to work with. Like, what color is it? Or what does its music sound like? With Christmas and Halloween, it's easy to imagine what sort of emotion they're supposed to bring to mind. But then for April Fool's Day, it's about pranks, and that's kind of it. But I'm not accepting that. I need a better holiday to work with than just pranks. So then I got thinking, what is the emotion of it? What should the emotion of April Fool's Day be? And I don't know about you, but if I know that I'm going to be pranked, then I'd feel dread and suspense. Because, really, who likes being pranked? And so that's what I decided that it should be about. Dread. Pure, unfiltered suspense and fear. And so, with that in mind, I began trying to find things that both fit with the prank and trickstery feel of it, but also the dread and suspense element. And so then, that's when I thought of the most dreadful and terrible thing you could think of. A clown. And see, so that was when it all kind of clicked for me, because the circus is the perfect place for April Fool's Day. It's all about tricks and chaos, and everything prank related can fit perfectly there. Like whoopee cushions, water balloons, throwing pies in people's faces. It's all circusy things, and it all lines up exactly. They're a perfect match for each other. And so, now that I had my theme and my place, that was when things really started to get rolling, because there are so many different possibilities and directions this could go in. But for this year, I decided to just stick to the suspense element. Keep it pretty basic. And so that was my idea for the piece you're being seen made now. Just a very ominous and dreadful circus with a lot of little April Fool's Day related things like pie and whoopee cushions. But this was only one idea, and there are so many more things you could do with this. For example, think of all the different types of circus inhabitants there could be. You've got the ringleader, clowns, acrobats, jugglers, even the circus animals, magicians, mimes. I'm sure all of them could be connected to a prank in some sort of way. Maybe they each have a unique type of trick they can use. Like the juggler can juggle water balloons and then he can throw them at you, or like an acrobat, you just never see them coming before they give you a wedgie. Or the ringleader could whip you. Actually, I don't really know if that would count as a prank. That's a bit violent, but then again, I've heard it's just a prank being used for a lot of different things, so I guess it could still count. And then, of course, there's also just a lot of elements that the circus has that could be transformed into pranks. Like maybe some of the games you could play are actually fake ones. You could try to throw a ring around a duck, then the duck throws a ring around you. Or you need to whack something with a hammer, but the hammer is extra rubbery and it bounces up and hits you in the face. Things like that. It's a gamble every time you want to play something. Even the benches could have camouflaged whoopee cushions on them. The most dangerous kind of whoopee cushion. And then, on top of that, to build the suspense and dread even more, what if all the game vendors there were out to get you? I just think the idea of a circus that's completely empty, except for some people you have to watch out for that may be out to get you, really creates a good sense of fear and dread. Oh, but wait, because we need music now. For this, I really tried to capture the feel of the circus. But of course, a bit more eerie, a bit slower, a bit more empty sounding. I also added in a few little sounds here and there, like a toy piano and the best instrument of all, an ethereal rubber duck. And honestly, I feel like I could have gone even further with this. I feel like April Fool's Day music would probably have a lot of random sounds thrown in. Just completely odd and weird sound effects thrown in that probably shouldn't be used in music, but somehow they are. Oh, but we're not done yet because although I didn't have that much time to do stuff for April Fool's Day, seeing as how it's kind of jam packed between St. Patrick's Day and Easter, I did still have enough time to design one new creature. So, see, what I was thinking for this one character was a trickster character, or something that's related to games or the circus in some way. And so I got onto the idea of thinking of magic tricks, like pulling a rabbit out of a hat. Or maybe something more like a game, like a card game, or like a jack of cards, or like a jack in the box, or like a jackrabbit. And then that was when I got the idea. A trickster rabbit character, which I decided to call a jackster. They're the perfect criminal for this holiday because they're small, good at launching pies and scurrying around the darkness without being seen, but then they're also cute enough that they won't get arrested when they get caught. And on top of this, I also had a character I made a few years ago. This fella I called Ruffles, and I kind of imagined that he could actually be thrown into this place very easily. Maybe he works with these Jackster guys in some way. I'm not really sure. Haven't thought about that yet. I just think that these guys could work very well together. They kind of both match the red, black, and white card theme. And of course, they match the circus as well. But of course, this is just one idea, and there are so many more ways this could go. You've got clowns, ringmasters, circuses, tricks. There are so many more things with connections I'm sure I haven't thought of. Unfortunately, I'm out of time, and I need to start getting ready for Easter. That's gonna be a mysterious one.